Hi Sag, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week. So, I've already pulled the oracle cards just to save time. So the first one you got is Yin. And it says, this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. So basically getting into that receptivity mode. Okay, then new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. And it says, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That is what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deeply transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you're magical, then this is the time to start working your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. It could it be that you're being paranoid, and make an investment. So don't be paranoid about anything. Let go of any jealousy or obsessiveness. Try to work through your fears. And then also there is a rebirth that's coming in, and it will be probably very deep and transformative. Then we have Electric Eel Spirit, and it says, bring your ideas to life. So it says, seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of the Electric Eel Spirit begins to awaken you to a big idea that you're meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted for you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so don't be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. So it's kind of like the Judgment card, where it's like this awakening that you might get, or these ideas that just kind of like come out of nowhere, and it's going to help you get towards your goals in some way, and then be open to whatever ideas are flowing towards you right now, whatever people are coming towards you. It's just kind of be in this state of receptivity. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Sag? Okay, so what's coming in this week? What do we need to know? And what are the messages? The Wheel of Fortune just popped over, so that can indicate change, or it could just be the wheel turning in your favor, Jupiter energy, which I always relate with Sag anyway. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, which is your energy, Sag. We have the 10 of Wands. We have Death and Rebirth. There's that Scorpio energy. We have the 6 of Wands, the Sun, Leo energy. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. We have the 6 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, then we have the King of Cups, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. And then we have the Knight of Wands, Sag energy, but also Aries and Leo. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we do seem to have quite a bit of wands going on here, and a few people, but not too many. So we have, okay, let's start here. Bottom of the deck, these are things that you don't see coming, or things that are happening in the shadows. So the King of Cups is about being emotionally mature, emotionally stable within yourself, getting to this place of like you're so grounded, like you're very loving, you're very giving, you're very kind, loyal, devoted, all of those good things, but you're also not your emotions aren't like leading you in a way that you're overly emotional. It's more like your emotions are leading you, you're making decisions from the heart rather than your mind, like that type of energy. This could also be someone coming in that's going to show you a lot of love, and who is going to be kind and devoted to you and very loving. Knight of Wands is something very passionate, very fiery. This could be this, the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands together could be this work through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio, where it said like time for a sexier time. So there could be like intimacy, but there could also be emotional intimacy as well coming in. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's something exciting, a new path that you can take that's very similar to the Knight of Wands. That's going to be something very fun, passionate, like I said, exciting, just like something that you're looking forward to. There could be travel involved here, but I more see this as connected with what the new moon in Scorpio was saying about how there's a sexier time and it's passionate and deep and, you know, all of those good things, fun and exciting and and then also emotionally fulfilling. So that's good news. The sun is your main focus next week. So you're going to be feeling extremely happy, very positive, full of life and energy. You also are going to be feeling very confident. You could also be getting some sort of like clarity on a situation, like seeing things very clearly, but just an overall very positive energy. What got you here? We have the Page of Wands. This is this new exciting path. So whatever happened, it could be a new person altogether with the Page of Wands that's making you feel this way, or it could be that there's a new path or a new start to something, like I said, that is exciting, fun, passionate, driven, all of those things. We do have death and rebirth here, which is this also the Scorpio energy. So like it said in there's the birth, death and rebirth paradigm, and this is basically there was some sort of ending to a situation, huge transformative energy change, and then a rebirth. So this rebirth could be the thing that's actually in this transformation, could be the thing that's making you feel so happy and positive and confident, and maybe that's giving you some sort of clarity on a situation. Where is that bringing you? The Queen of Pentacles. So it's bringing you to a place where you're actually able to focus on your daily tasks in life, like chores, you know, financial commitments, all of those things, but you're actually nurturing yourself in doing those little things as well. So you've taken care of your own well-being right now, maybe giving yourself like a little face mask or a spa day or getting a massage, but you are it could even be like, you know, connecting with nature at this time, like going out for a walk in nature, and maybe the positivity is coming from you looking after yourself in some way, but I do also feel like it's going to be a good financial time for you going forward. Queen of Pentacles is also someone who's very kind of loving and committed, very extremely loyal to any sort of person or situation. So you could be showing your loyalty right now, but she's also in this receptive energy of the yin energy. It's very feminine. It's like, you know, I don't need to put much work into what I want. It's more that I'm open to the opportunities, I'm observing, I'm receptive and just seeing what comes my way. And then we ended with the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. And the Nine of Wands is someone who's been battered and bruised, someone who's come a very long way, who's got quite low energy because they feel like they've been putting a lot of work into something or into someone, and maybe even into yourself, and it's like you don't see much change or much of a reward. So you basically feel like it's time to give up in some ways. But the Nine of Wands is a card that's saying you do need to persevere, no matter how tired you are, no matter how much you know, fuel is left in the tank, if you're like gassed out or something, just keep going because you're nearly there. Like you're at the 9, it's nearly the 10. Speaking of the 10, here's the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is not exactly the best sight to see. It's probably it's in the position of your 3D world very well could be related to work. So you could be very focused on work right now, but to a point where you're actually burning yourself out. Too much to do, like not having a work-life balance, and just constantly going to the point where you're feeling quite overwhelmed and burnt out. The 6 of Wands is in your feelings, your connections, your relationships. So 6 of Wands is about victory and success. It is also about getting recognition and appreciation where it's deserved. So I do feel like you might be getting recognized, you might be putting yourself out there, possibly on the dating apps or on social media or something like that. And you are going to have a lot of support surrounding your romantic life or your connections right now. You're going to be feeling very supported and appreciated. So, and someone could be putting you on a pedestal as well. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is in your thoughts. So this is another new beginning that you're thinking of, and your ideals and your values and stuff. So you are open to new love, I feel, or a renewed love with your person, but like your romance or your romantic life is on your mind. So you do want a new start, and someone to be able to kind of give you the love that you feel like you deserve, and someone who's willing to like care for you and not even like take care of you, because the Queen of Pentacles shows that you can take care of yourself, but someone who's just willing to put in like the loving steps towards you. And then we have the 6 of Cups in one of your goals or your desires. So the 6 of Cups is about reminiscing on the past. It is about, it could very well be like an ex coming into the situation, or even just someone from your past that you didn't like get it off the ground with, or possibly just a friend from childhood or something like that. Otherwise, there's some sort of like issues from your past, from your childhood that you're working through or something like that. But there is something happening here where you're looking back at the past and having some sort of happy memories about it and getting nostalgic. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Sag. Okay, so let's see, what's the Sun? We have the King of Cups. Okay. So I feel like there is clarity on emotions, on someone coming towards you, like I said, who is very loving, giving, kind, loyal, devoted to you, that type of thing. And that's making you extremely happy and feeling very confident in some way. We have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of like, I feel like maybe you might be feeling a bit defensive at first, because this situation between you and this other person was quite unfair. So you are kind of standing your ground in some way, maybe putting up a little bit of walls, and trying to protect yourself. But I do see this, like the intention of this person coming towards you being very loving. So what's the 10 of Wands? We have the 4 of Wands. So I feel like you're overworking yourself maybe in your home, or you're overworking yourself to a point of burnout because you're trying to focus on your stability in some way, or getting to some form of milestone. Maybe whether that be like you're overworking yourself at work because you're trying to get that promotion, or because you're trying to kind of move jobs or something like that, like you need to get something wrapped up, or whatever your next milestone is. If it's not got to do with work, it could have to do with a connection, or your house in some way, because the 4 of Wands is about your home. So maybe you're overworking because you're moving house or something like that, because the 10 of Wands can also be like a journey. And then the Sun at the bottom of the deck again. So it is something very positive for you, very happy, making you confident, and like wanting to go forward with this. And there's clarity surrounding the situation, like nothing's hidden. but it's just like you're overworking yourself trying to get to this place. What's the Six of Wands? Chariot. Okay, both cards are about movement and overcoming obstacles and victory and success. So very successful relationship coming in here, or you're in a successful relationship, but just feeling very supported, being able to overcome the obstacles, you're being appreciated, you're being recognized, and someone does want to kind of move forward very quickly towards you. We have the Page of Pentacles here, so it might come across as like something small at first, but then once that's done, like it's basically like once a small offer has been given to you, could even be from a friend, but then it's like things are going to start moving very quickly all of a sudden. Someone could be traveling to see you as well. What's the Ace of Cups? We have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, so what's on your mind is full on like I said, there's love on your mind, like you want this offer, but also you want commitment. Like you don't just want like a bit of love, like you want the whole, like this is going to be my life partner type of energy, and I'm going to marry this person. It is also got to do with your stability in some way, like wanting to get to a place where you don't have to worry about your finances, but also that you love what you do. So it's a mix between the two of like, you want a job that's very fulfilling, that's going to kind of pay the bills and get you to a place of feeling financially stable, but then also enjoying the actual work. But also you want this love or this renewed love with this person, with someone who's very committed and that type of thing. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are kind of like keeping this to yourself with your emotions. You have a lot of deep emotions surrounding these wants of yours, but you're kind of not showing that right now. What's the Six of Cups? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be definitely some sort of communication between you and someone from the past. They're going to come in very quickly. Things are going to kind of like, there's going to be messages back and forward, possibly even seeing you in person, because the Eight of Wands could be traveled as well. But again, we have the Seven of Wands in the shadows here. So this is the person you're feeling defensive of. But I do feel, like I said, I do feel like it is good intentions here to show you love. But it seems like there is going to be a lot of communication, and you're going to be feeling a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I should go for this. Like I'm feeling very protective over myself here. And then let's see, what's the Nine of Wands? The Sun. So I just have to hide this. So the reason why you need to persevere and keep going is because it is going to bring you happiness, joy, and confidence. So keep going through. You are going to get what you want out of the situation. You're going to be very happy about it, but you have to just keep going, even if you're tired. And then King of Wands as well. So it's kind of like this could be in relation to like a promotion that you want, or becoming your own boss or a leader in some way. But it also could be, about your passions and your desires. It could be someone who comes towards you, someone who knows what they want. Could be a fire sign. This is Leo energy here, but also Sag and Aries. So you could be dealing with one of those signs, but it's like someone coming towards you and knowing exactly what they want, taking action towards that, and not giving up. But I do feel like the King of Wands is actually you, Sag, where it's like you need to just keep persevering through, because you will get to this place. Just keep your focus on the goal and don't give up, basically. It will bring you a lot of happiness and joy. So let's see. We're moving on to the love part of the reading. Now this all could be about love, but this is specifically about love. So I want to see, how does Sag feel about their person? Okay, that's way too many, but we've got a few coming up there. Memories, loyalty, intimacy, obsession. so it could be that like that's the reminiscing energy. But let's just see, just one card, something flipped over that went back in. Okay, we have only you, devoted, attached, and crave. So you basically only want this one person. It's like you don't want anyone else. You don't see anyone else, and you really want to. You're devoted to them with the King of Cups. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and good time. It's like the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Literally, that's the King of Cups and that's the Knight of Wands. So a lot of passion and like wanting only this specific person. And you could lie to yourself and say that's not true, but I feel like that would be lying to yourself. What else? There's that memories card. Like I said, it was the Six of Cups. So and then the boundaries, no, drawing the line and enough. So that could be the Seven of Wands that we saw twice coming out in the shadows. So you are reminiscing, but you're also very kind of like defensive about this. Okay, so how are they feeling? We have spying, social network information and ways. They could be looking you up on social media, like looking at your accounts, or just trying to like ask people, but they have ways of getting information about you, and they do also feel broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. So they are hurting right now, but they're also trying to kind of find out information about you. So what is the outcome? Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. The Nine of Wands can be a card about patterns as well. So maybe these patterns keep repeating themselves and you're kind of sick of it in some way, but that's why you need to persevere through this. And then we have time, waiting, cycles, and moments. So it's kind of like, I don't know, divine timing could be at work in your love life right now, and you just need to kind of wait. But let's just get one more, as in like, what is actually the outcome for this week? Withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. So yeah, so basically for now you are going to be by yourself, and kind of you could be like in this hermit energy of just trying to enjoy your own company and spend time by yourself, like while you heal. But it did say time and like waiting and cycles and that type of thing, and we have this karmic lessons and repeated patterns and stuff like that. So I do feel like this is just the outcome for this specific week. Next week might be different. And then we do also have here bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. So maybe the time is needed because of you having some sort of anger towards this person or resentment still. Okay, so let's see. So what does Sag need to know? Okay, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, which is what I was saying there with that withdrawn energy. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Great, and that's that past life person. Okay, what else? We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there might need to be like an honest conversation between the two of you. Maybe you both holding back, not saying what you're feeling. We did see the Queen of Cups there, which is basically a lot of emotions felt for someone but not actually expressing those emotions, holding back. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe you guys just need to take a trip together or spend some time alone together, do something fun together, maybe even just a weekend away or something like that. Even just a night away maybe, I don't know. Okay, so let's see, what would your person say to you? This flew out, so I'm going to take it. I look for you everywhere. Okay, what else would your person say? We have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and we have I wish things could be different. So, and then I'm becoming a better person. So it could be that they're kind of working on the patterns that they might have, and trying to kind of resolve their own stuff. But maybe like you guys live in the same area, or maybe like they drive past the places where you guys used to go and then kind of like look around hoping they'll see you around the corner. sometimes to stay awake thinking about you. So that's that spying energy. So maybe at night they're kind of looking you up on social media, looking at pictures of you on their phone or something like that. And then I wish things could be different with this past life energy here and being withdrawn. Like they do want to change the situation, but it's kind of like they just got to first fix their own stuff. And maybe that's the time. Divine timing is like they need to fix their stuff, but you also need to work on like stop like getting over the anger or the resentment that you have towards them. So Sag, I hope that resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow more than you can ever imagine, and I really, really would appreciate it. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.